So my heaviest weight was 220
I
pounds.
was on my seventh pregnancy.
I struggled for a long time. I tried different diets and everything to lose weight. Um, I would also
And none of that
exercise.
stuff was
I
working
was
for the
no
long
stranger to
term.
exercise. Um,
I had
so I
seven
had been
children,
struggling. And
as well
then
as a grandson. 7.
what happened to really make me get deeper into, um, get serious about losing weight was when my father passed away in 2020, February of 2020 to be exact. And he had passed away from heart disease. Now, my mother also had passed away from heart disease um, in 2004. So now here I am in 2020. I'm parentless. Although my mother, she died at a very young age. She died at the age of 58. And my father, he died at the age of 79. So he was almost 80 years old. So he was with us 16 years after my mother had passed away. And so I really started thinking heavily about my health. Also, I was approaching 40 as well. And I wanted to get in the best shape of
I
my
mean, I
life.
wanted to
So
be healthy.
I
COVID was
started
going
off
on. I'm a healthcare
trying
professional.
to do
I
the
needed to be healthy,
keto
and I also
diet.
wanted to be there for my children.
Then I went into being vegetarian for a month. Then I added seafood, so I called myself a pescatarian at that point. And that's where I stayed as a pescatarian. Then a coworker of mine, ex-coworker of mine, she introduced me to this It Works Skinny coffee. And I started drinking that. And when I started drinking that, I really started to see the pounds shed off. I mean, literally, it was just like week by week, I was losing a pound. And this is the most weight. And I know people would say that that is dangerous to lose that amount of weight so quickly. But, you know, it for me, I was drinking plenty of water. I was, eating plenty of vegetables, and I was eating a well balanced diet, except for rice and pasta. I had really decreased that. Rice, I wasn't a big fan of rice anyway. But pasta, I would love pasta because I loved spaghetti. I mean, we would have spaghetti every week. So, what I started doing was substituting. Like, I would substitute the noodles with like whole grain noodles or veggie noodles. I tried that, and that, you know, it didn't completely taste like, like the regular noodles, but it was close to it. So I started off substituting. And, I just looked at it as not just a diet, but I looked at it as a weight loss lifestyle change. Like, this was a lifestyle change. This was going to be my new lifestyle. This was going to be my new way of eating. So, I mean, sugar, white bread, pasta, rice, I started to eliminate that from my diet, decreasing that from my diet. Um, until finally, didn't have any desire for it. Pizza, that was one of my favorite foods. And I ate pizza still, but I would add veggies on it, because I stopped eating meat. Now, I eat seafood, but meat I had stopped eating. And I had stopped eating meat, well, beef and pork, I had stopped eating 2 years prior to me going completely pescatarian, where now I only eat shrimp and fish and seafood basically. However, I wasn't eating the seafood every day. So some days I'm pescatarian and some days I'm vegetarian. So I will alternate between the two. And I'm drinking my coffee at the same time, and I'm just watching the pounds just shed off. And I'm excited, I'm excited to see this. And as you can see, I was making a hell of a lot of YouTube
TikTok videos.
showing off my new figure. I mean, I really felt like I, unlocked the skinny girl inside of me. That's how I feel. And I was just excited. I mean, changing my diet, I just saw the benefits in my health, which makes me not even want to go back to my old eating habits.
Never, ever.
I mean, I feel like I have a lot more energy. I love dancing. I always loved dancing. I always try to be consistent with exercise. However, with my busy work schedule, you know how that can be. You fall off a little bit sometimes or whatever. And anyway, I just continued on my journey. I just continued on my journey, my weight loss journey, and it continues. I've lost over 50 pounds. I'm excited to say I've lost over 50 pounds.
And I
I'm
kept it off.
continuing to stick with my diet. I've managed to keep it off for now almost 2 years. This year in April, or is it May, will be 2 years. 2022. Yeah, it will be 2 years, and I've kept the weight off. And I haven't reached my weight loss goal because, the holidays come around. I cheat a little bit, but for the most part, I stayed at the weight that I lost. I didn't go up or down. I just pretty much just stayed there. So I'm just trying to now get down to my goal weight, for health purposes. And I'm excited about it, So my mukbangs that I am going to be presenting to you guys will be the kinds of foods that I eat to help manage my weight, to keep the weight off, the things I eat, how I substitute and deal with not eating meat, because I was the type of person who had to have meat with every meal. So people ask, like, how did you do it? Like, because people are saying, like, some people are saying, like, I can't do that. Like, I can't commit to not eating any meat. Well, it wasn't easy. I say the first month was very difficult for me. But once I got past that first month, I was doing great. I mean, I feel great. I mean, I felt great, like, after the first day when I stopped eating meat. By the end of that week, I was really feeling good. But by the end of the month, the cravings and stuff, I could be around people, because hot wings was my thing over the weekend. And so when I would go to my boyfriend's house and smell on the weekends and smell like the chicken, like the hot wings and stuff, because he still eats meat, my stomach would just go into the mold, and I just fought it. I fought it. I fought it off, and I felt like the sugar, to keep from eating that, I just kind of imagined it as being poison and no good for my body, no good for my digestive system, so those things I had to put in my mind. So it is a mind thing. It is a mind thing. It's psychological. To lose weight is partially psychological as well. At least it was for me. To lose weight partially is psychological. So my advice is to stick to it. Stay at it. Don't give up, and look at it as a lifestyle change, like a new way of life, a new way of eating. I'm telling you, it's worth it in the end. You're going to feel good. You're going to have plenty of energy like I do. I feel like I got my youth back. I actually feel better now, and I'm actually over 40, 41 to be exact. And I feel like I got my youth back, And as you can see in my pictures, I'm just so excited to flaunt my weight
Loss and my body.
And my new look,
my sexy
my
body.
new me, the skinny girl in me that's been hiding in there wanting to come out. And finally, here she is, 50 plus pounds
50
later.
pounds
Here
lighter,
she is,
I mean.
and she's still going, and she's maintaining the weight loss. And it's just been great.
And I have a lot more energy. I'm excited, and I want to help other people. That's why I'm doing, the YouTube channels, to share with you my fitness tips, my weight loss tips. I do suffer with fibroids, so if you notice a bulge in my belly, that's the fibroids. But other than that, I'm working on that. It's not really bothering me, so if it's not broken, they say, don't try to fix it. But I'm just really enjoying this thing called life. After losing weight and being more healthy, I feel like I have a better quality of life, and I just want to share that with the world. I want to share that with everyone. I'm excited. So just, check out my selfies. I'm excited. And shoot, I pushed out 7 babies. And I have a grand baby. So join me. So right now I have 4 adult children, 3 younger. Yay. Like, share, and subscribe.
No more talk. I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my name.
You already know what it is.
Put some respect on my name.
It's
Put some respect on my name.
Easy.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. All 2 of y'all. Put some respect on my name. You understand me?